Well, hello there. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie, and I am on a health journey. Laying here at my brother and sister's house, my sweet Olivia is having treatments again, and it's still a very bumpy road, but we're bumping along. We are bumping along. My body is just flaring like crazy. We had the change in weather, it froze and snowed, and then all the stress. If you have IBS, if you have an autoimmune disease, you know that any kind of stress leads to inflammation, which just causes so much pain and so much discomfort. Right now, geez, I finally took a muscle relaxer because I just cannot handle this. Luckily, I have enough time between now and when I have to pick up Olivia that I'll be safe. And luckily, also, my siblings let me crash at their house. Thank you. So that I can just be here and try to get a little bit of relief. But my poor guts, oh my God, just with the stress of it all, like, hey, I've told you guys, here you get the unfiltered and uncensored, and you get more of my life than you knew you wanted. But I do suffer with IBS and rheumatoid arthritis, and also I no longer have a gallbladder after having had gallbladder disease. And so my body, when it comes to digestion and things like that, it's a mess. Okay, it is a royal mess. And I had not normally, like, my guts get cleaned out like every day. That's kind of my normal, and I've learned to live with it. I drink a lot of Powerade and other electrolyte drinks and powders. But when I get stressed, it goes the opposite way. And so I was backed up for like 3 days. In fact, I'm going to do a video about the importance of enemas. You get where the pain and the just discomfort and inability to eat, barely able to drink, and the spasms. Oh my God, the spasms that I get in my back. It's unbelievable. I went through the same kind of pain before I got my gallbladder out, and it was constant. It was constant pain like that for a long time. It was awful. This, gratefully, is only when things start getting backed up and plugged up, or when I've eaten something that my body is just like, we cannot process this. What are you doing? And so where this was a very stressful weekend with my daughter in the hospital and all of that we were going through, yeah, I got completely backed up. I don't know if any of you have ever been like impacted or had a blockage. I've had several, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And as much as possible, I try to avoid having to have medical care to help assist. Gratefully, most of the time I've been able to take care of it myself. Not always. I have had to go and have help a couple of times when it's just been too much. But anyway, so I did finally use an enema, which luckily helped because all we needed to do was break up just the blockage, and then everything was able to flow nice and free. But unfortunately, the problem there with the enema, yeah, it breaks up the blockage, but it also, for me, overstimulates. And so then for like the next 2 days, you're kind of torn between being so grateful that you're not blocked up, but also my guts keep spasming because they're trying to keep moving stuff because of the stimulation of the enema. So it's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing. But I would definitely rather get emptied out and have the spasms than to be blocked up and have the spasms. See, it starts affecting your mind. It makes you crazy. It really does. I don't know why. If it's the poison of all the, just shit sitting in your body, just causing a toxic situation, or if it's mental, I don't know. I mean, there's, mind, body, there's a whole thing there, So I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. All I know is it starts making you go crazy. So now, anyway, I have taken a muscle relaxer to try and just calm everything down so that hopefully that eases up. But Jesus, stress, my body just like, I remember there were times back in the good old days when I could handle stress really well. And in fact, I kind of thrived on it. Now, with my body such as it is and the condition that it is, no, the reactions to stress are dramatic and terrible. Anyway, So I'm going to rest and relax. I did pack my keto-friendly stuff, and when I get home tonight, I will be getting the food prepped for my 3-day Jumpstart. Finally, after the weekend we had, it threw everything off. Everything, including my guts. So I will be getting that prepped tonight. But for now, I'm just going to rest. It has been a rough few days. I don't know if it was another kidney stone or what, but oh my God, I was in horrible pain for 2 days. Part of it I know is stress and an IBS flare-up maybe, but I've got to go to the doctor. I'm just not sure when I can fit that in. I know I need to, but I'm not sure when I can. I've been having just all kinds of gut and digestive problems, and like I said, I know stress is a big part of it, but you know, there's a strong history of cancer in my family, and I'm not like freaking out or worrying about any of that. I'm just trying to remind myself to be responsible and do what you need to do to take care of yourself so that you can take care of your family and all that kind of stuff. It's just a matter of finding the time and the when and the, because we're still gratefully able to do the treatments for my daughter every day. And it's just, when. That's really what it comes down to, is when. But I need to make it a priority. I need to get in and get seen. Even if I have to go to the after hours care, they'd be able to do the same thing that, a regular appointment with my doctor would do, and I'd be able to get in a lot sooner and easier. So I've got to do it. The pain I've been having, and then going back and forth between diarrhea and constipation, and it's not good. It's not good. And like I said, I know stress is a huge part of it. So I've been working on doing some relaxation, making sure I get enough sleep, just things like that, making sure I get enough water and fiber and all of those things. But yeah, there's just been some wacky stuff going on, and because of the pain in my back and in my lower abdomen and just all of it, I need to get checked out is what I need to do. I just need to do it. Tell me in the comments, have you ever had a colonoscopy? I have, a couple years ago, when they were figuring out what the heck was wrong with me, and then ended up it was gallbladder disease and had to have my gallbladder removed, but they did like a million different tests, and colonoscopy was one of those delights. But anyway, have you ever had one? It's a lot of fun. You gotta have a good attitude, otherwise, yeah. But like yesterday, we were driving home and we ended up in rush hour traffic, and my back, I was afraid we were just gonna have to go to the hospital because I was in so much pain, and there was nothing I could do about it because I was driving for an hour and a half at least, and my back was just spasming and just the cramps in my stomach and my back and all of it. Oh my God, I could barely breathe. Luckily, we made it home. I was able to take a muscle relaxer and a tramadol that I keep on hand for, those kinds of desperate situations, and then I was able to get a good night's sleep. And today I'm just really sore, but I kind of feel like the spasms are starting to come back. So I don't know. I just got to get checked out. So it's been a rough couple days, but I do have all of my food prep ready. I was able at least to do that. Got all that food prep done over the course of a couple of days, and now have it in the Tupperwares. And so that's ready for my 3-day challenge that starts tomorrow. The other things that go along with that challenge, doing 4 of these a day. They're 22 ounces, 4 of these of water every day. And then with my coffee, 1 coffee a day with half and half and stevia instead of regular yummy creamer. And then walking a mile a day, most likely on the treadmill because it's all snowy outside. And then also doing 3 floor ab exercises. quick interruption here. A huge shout out of gratitude and thanks to Tina Andre and Faith Henry for your generous Buy Me a Coffee donations. Boy, do I need those right now. Thank you a million times. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Absolutely. Faith, definitely be looking for your shout outs on our other 2 channels. For anyone that donates 2 or more coffees, yes, you're going to get a shout out at some point on all 3 channels. So ladies, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone just for watching and liking and subscribing and sharing and being here and listening to me and being my support system. I am so grateful. The Buy Me a Coffee link is in the video description. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. And 3 seated arm exercises. And when I do my next round of Jumpstart, which will be a 2 or 3 day round, I will do 3 seated leg exercises. Just going to be changing it up, you know. My plan is to do this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, Monday, regular low carb eating, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, do another round of Jumpstart, then have Thursday for my date night with my husband, have that just regular low carb. There's some really great protein salads at Zupa's, so that's probably what I'll do. And then do another like 3-day round of the Jumpstart. Is it drastic? Yeah, it's pretty drastic, but I'm in so much pain and my body just by the day is falling apart. And this is what I've got to do. I have started losing weight nice and slow with the way that I am eating and doing my low carb and tightening that up. And I don't want to do super fast weight loss for several reasons. 1, it's harder to keep it off the faster you lose it. 2, you're more likely to have saggy skin, and mama does not want saggy skin. So I don't want to do this super fast, but I do need at least a 10% weight loss Jumpstart just to feel better, to take the stress off my body, especially during this time where I'm already so mentally and emotionally stressed. Having the physical stress is not good. You can't take all of them at the same time for very long. So doing this, you know, probably 5 rounds of the Jumpstart over the next month is the ideal and what I plan to do. I think this is going to be more effective and a better way to do this than to do like a 2-week Atkins induction or whatever. I feel like this is more realistic, more feasible, healthier, and more likely to be something I can actually do. So that's kind of the plan right now. That's where I'm at in all of this. I had wanted to do some outside walking, but the weather has just not been conducive to that. So I have a treadmill. There's no excuses. The hard thing is it's either I've got to get up and do it early in the morning, which I'm not a morning person, or I've got to do it in the evening. And that's tricky, you know, because I like to spend that time with the family. But what I figure is, why can't some of them hang out with me while I'm on the treadmill? We can watch a movie together, we can chit chat, whatever, while I'm doing my mile on the treadmill. So yeah, there you go. That's kind of the plan. And we're gonna, I don't know. We're just gonna see how it all goes. I'm gonna give it my very best. I'm gonna do my best. Next month, I turn 41. This is only gonna get more difficult as I get older. And my body is only gonna deteriorate more as I get older. That's an autoimmune disease for you, you know? So let's just do it. I've been grateful for the way it's been going the past few weeks, where I've been doing the, you know, the dirty, well, much cleaner low carb, much cleaner. Other than the night we were in the hospital with my daughter, my brother brought over Wendy's, and you know I wasn't going to turn down a Frosty when they're in the hospital, not sure if my daughter was going to live or not. So there was that. But other than that, yeah, I've been on it, guys. I've been doing it, and slowly but surely the weight's coming off. We are down another 2 pounds from the last time I told you that I was down 2 pounds. And so it is picking up speed a little bit. but I just need to get like 10% off. So 10% for me at this point would be about 22 pounds. And so my goal is to have that 22 pounds off in the next 2 months, if not quicker. It's not drastic enough weight loss to, you know, cause the sagging skin or anything like that. It's just enough to get a jump start, to take some of the pressure off of my knees, off of my joints. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. And that is the Jumpstart in a nutshell, to give you an idea of what that's all about and what the plan is. And that does start tomorrow, and I'm going to do my darndest to bring you along for the process of it all 3 days. And there you go. I need to add to it though daily meditation. Let's add that to the plan. Daily meditation, even if it's 2 minutes at a time, a guided meditation, or just some, you know, rainfall while I sit and breathe. I don't know, something like that. There's so many options, so many videos and things for free on YouTube or on Roku or whatever. So there's no excuse to not do some of that every day. That's the plan. That's where I'm at. It's been a couple of really, really tough days. It's been a really tough week overall, just a really tough week. But the beautiful thing, the amazing thing to me at this point is that I haven't fallen off track. I don't know how. That's, you know, it's just determination. But I haven't fallen off the track and off the plan, and I'm so grateful for that. It's meant a lot, being able to have that control, which I know is not necessarily the best thing, because that can, you know, promote the eating disorder behaviors and thoughts. But I'm at a point, as I've said many times, where I have to take a chance. I have to risk it, because that's just where we are. You know, my body is such that I just have to risk that. And it's been nice to have something that I can control, that, you know, that I feel good about, when all the rest of this is so out of my control. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, the start of the 3-day jump start. Let's see how it goes. You guys have a great day.